Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Mike here. Yeah, I beat Touhou 6 on Lunatic difficulty. Holy shit. This took me probably a good, 20 to 30, maybe even 40 tries. I've been playing it pretty much for the past 4 hours, and I finally got that 1cc. First ever Lunatic 1cc in a Touhou game, or 1 credit clear. Yeah, so thought that I would do commentary over top of this. The only thing, though, is I don't have a whole lot to say outside of me fucking shotgunning the shit out of Rumia in a second. Actually, not really for this one, because there's no point. I don't have enough power, but, yeah. This whole first stage I've pretty much mastered. Watch me as I weave my way through these bullets, picking up all the power items like a goddamn hero champion god king I am. Yeah, so this was a cool thing. I was super into this. I don't know why. For some reason I really got in the mood for playing Touhou 6. It might have been because I actually watched a streamer, a guy that I follow, Max Manny, who just plays Touhou, as well as a few other games. He did a couple of nights of streaming him trying to get a Lunatic clear, and he eventually did it. And I guess that part of me watching him get good was like, I was just like, yeah, I can do that too, even though I still haven't gotten normal 1cc's on all the other games. Like, I'm actually somewhere at about 20 attempts on UFO, and I still can't get normal 1cc. Okay, so just there, I'm not sure if I was actually going to get hit by that laser, so I quickly moved back, but I don't know. I was probably in a safe spot to graze, but I don't know. It can be hard to tell sometimes. Completely obliterated Rumia. Very easy fight. And now, yeah. This beginning section took me a little while to figure out, but it's actually really easy since most of these green arrows are targeted directly at the player. So literally all that I'm doing is I just have to move to the right slowly and not get hit by the red things, because the green things, just by moving to the right, I'm dodging them automatically. So very easy pattern to get through, as long as you know what you're doing. Just stream all of the green kunai. And then this part is also pretty straightforward. Generally, you just want to make sure that you're killing all those fairies, because if they get behind you, they can shotgun you from the back with their little white pellets. Obviously, this pattern with Daiyose is very easy. Pretty sure that that's Daiyose. I hope that I'm not retarded. Hope. But probably am. So yeah, and then this part obviously is super easy. Literally just fly back and forth and grab all the power-ups. I actually had an earlier attempt where I very nearly got max power on stage 2, which is not something that I've ever pulled off before. So this section also is pretty easy. You just want to make sure that you're killing all these pink fairies coming down before they have a chance to shoot off this red pattern right there. Because if they fire multiple of those, it makes it a little bit more difficult. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that I cap this non-spell right here. Yeah, I cap it. Yeah. I usually don't cap that one for whatever reason. I cannot get that non-spell down to save my life. But, yeah, and then that one's pretty easy for the most part. On occasions, RNG will screw me there. This non-spell also is not hard at all, but for whatever reason, I've just had really... It's not bad luck, I just keep putting myself in the wrong spot, but I managed to have a pretty easy time of it there. Now this right here, watch this. Oh my god, those diagonal movements. Holy shit. I am actually... That might be some of the most insane dodging that I've ever pulled off, only to end up having to bomb it. That was really disappointing, but god, even still though, those diagonal movements, god fucking damn, beautiful. I don't know how I managed to do that. It was like I literally tapped into the Matrix. I just saw nothing but ones and zeros in my field of view, and I just blacked out, and I pulled off like a 20 button Street Fighter 2 combo in like 5 seconds. That's what I did there. I'm going to Evo, baby. Going to Evo! Wait, fuck, what was I talking about again? Yeah, so Stage 3, here's where I go slightly retarded and do some dumb shit, but for the most part it was a pretty clean Stage 3. Here comes first mistake right here. I let myself get walled. I didn't see that final little bullet spam, so that was kind of annoying, but at least I got the death bomb, so all that matters, because I will definitely need that life later on. Ooh, you can definitely bet your bottom dollar on the fact that me bombing there completely saved this run. And meleeing's pretty easy. Just have to be careful because you can get walled with bad RNG there. And this pattern's super easy, especially with that initial shotgun on her. She drops really, really fast. And pretty sure that this is where I go full retard. Yeah. Ugh. That diagonal kunai kinda is just not really in my field of view. And also, here's where I go retard again. I forgot about that. I literally let myself get walled there. And squeeze through. I love that part right there. I don't know what it is about that movement. It's so satisfying to just like punch a hole through those fairies and really quickly slip through. But oh, and also this right there. Oh god. Oh man. I flew right into that. Disgusting. I don't know what I was trying to do there. And this spell right here also is kinda some tricky, not so great RNG there, but I pulled through just fine. There are times where I get that spell and I'm able to literally just not even move. And yeah, once again, some slightly tough RNG here, but I managed to get through just fine. I like this song. Pretty easy opening there. God, what else should I talk about? There's not much really going on. All these spells are super easy. I guess, yeah, so I've been playing Touhou for years and years and years and years, although it's only just recently that I've become just bizarrely obsessed with it. Been playing it like crazy. I've actually uninstalled pretty much all of my Steam games because I don't play them anymore. I just play Touhou most of the time. And, some print works. Been reading a lot of the print works, and those are, them's real nice. I like them a lot. But, I especially recently read all of, the side stories for Zune's music CDs. Ceiling Club, they cool. I like them. And this part, I think yeah. I might have been able to slip through there, but, I didn't want to risk it. Literally no point in risking anything. This part is pretty easy, although I kinda flub it by killing the fairies a little bit too early, since you can always use them to clear all these bullets. Oh, also I totally messed up the recording. Oh, and books right here. Fuck books. Literally having none of that. Definitely not going to ever attempt that. Maybe someday I might go for the coveted book cap, but it's way too hard. Oh god, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I messed up the recording. I had the volume for my desktop capture turned way too loud, and so the audio is actively clipping, but that was another reason why I decided to do commentary, because I wanted to kind of drown out the music and the sound a little bit. That way it doesn't, it's a little bit better of a video. Not that anyone is going to watch this, and goddamn, yeah, I shouldn't have even attempted that. I've not really practiced any of stage 4, because I can usually do well enough and just kind of bomb my way through areas that I don't really know. Which, I don't know, doesn't really use up too many bombs. I'll usually only use like 2 or 3 bombs on stage 4. So that's, yeah, that leaves me with enough to clear the game. But, oh, maybe one of these days I might actually go back and practice stage 4 and get like a better Lunatic run than this one. But at the moment I'm definitely just riding the high of just now getting my first Lunatic clear. So, pretty happy with that. Oh. And I was probably fine there. Pretty sure that was just a panic bomb, but, it's whatever. No need to risk. In this part, I might kind of spread these fairies out a little bit. And just like that, easy. And I got another life, going into Patchy with 6 lives. Also, I'm pretty sure that I fucked this up. I can't really remember. I'm pretty sure I do something dumb and yeah. God, I've capped this non-spell so many times. Like, it's so easy with Marisa, and I literally just didn't move. This spell's really easy. I know that's some slightly tricky RNG, but once again, I don't know, I did really good on this run with a lot of, I feel like I got a lot of bad RNG, but I managed to get through just fine. Also, just in that last non-spell, I'm pretty sure I got hit by that laser, but the game took pity on me. I guess that like the laser's hitbox doesn't quite spawn in at the exact same time as the sprite, so. Also, I've never capped this one, so yeah, not even gonna bother. The bullet patterns are a little bit too erratic, and with the smaller bullets sort of same color as the big ones, it's real hard to read where everything's at. And this is not the cleanest run of that one, but got through just fine. And this one, however, super clean spell card cap. Spoiler alert, I slapped the shit out of Pacholi. Yeah, take that, you anemic bitch. I'm sorry, that was really rude. Alright. So, I practiced stage 5 for literally like 2 hours. And I eventually got it pretty down. I just used the cheese to get through this whole early section because it's real hard, man. Game is hard. But and then slight moving up since all those shots are all aimed shots. So pretty easy. Then we're just gonna shotgun that fairy, move down to the bottom. At this point, not a whole lot of bullets that we have to deal with, although I completely screw up this section and I do not clear these fairies fast enough, so end up having to bomb regardless. I've only been able to clear that starting section without bombing like 2 or 3 times in practice. It's very tricky, but I was able to secure at least not having to use 2 bombs, and I messed that up pretty bad. Could not quite get an opening there. And this is especially bad because Marisa is really bad for this spell card. With Sakuya constantly teleporting everywhere, it's actually impossible to shoot her. So, bombing is required. I don't know. I'm sure that there's probably some... Oh god, and I almost... I almost lose that life. Oh god, that would have been the worst. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if there's some kind of misdirect that you're supposed to do for that spell card. Haven't really looked into it. Probably should have researched more, but that's the thing. It's just, it's more time in practice mode, and I was kind of just teetering on the edge of like, I know that I'm just, oh god, and I'd completely screw that up. I'm like, yeah, I know that I'm just good enough for a Lunatic clear, which is all that I need. Doesn't need to be fancy, just need the 1 CC. And shotgunner some. There goes all of her HP. This beginning non-spell is really intimidating looking, but it's actually not that bad after you've done it a few times. And I'm pretty sure that I couldn't really find an opening there. Seeing it back in the recording, I could see it, but it was really tricky. That was just a bit of bad RNG with the large bullets. This non-spell's easy too. Zawaldo. It's a JoJo reference. Hehehe. I also completely messed that up. I get the misdirect only to totally flub on that spell card, which I've capped that several times in practice, so I was very confident that I was going to get it in my actual clear, but did not play out that way. Death bomb, well played. Would have liked to have kept that bomb for the final stage, but just couldn't quite hold on to it. Killing Doll is just way too hard to cap. And gonna rain of blood over Elysium. I was gonna say rain blood over Elysium, but that's not actually the subtitle. So, and this beginning section, can't remember if I think I screwed this up. So pretty much my tactic is to just kill all of the enemies spawning to one side. That way I only have to deal with half as many bullets. But yeah, it ended up not exactly... Oh my god! I didn't even see that dodge in the actual game. I grazed that fairy. Oh my god! If I had actually died there, I probably would have completely torn my hair out. I don't know how I didn't see that fairy there in the actual game. And this was the part where I was like, I'm not going to try and cap Sakuya's final. That was... Yeah, and like going into that, because in previous runs I've tried to cap it, and I'm like, I know I can do it. I know I can do it, and every single time I die and I lose a life and completely shoot myself in the foot at a chance for beating Remy. But that time I was like, I swear to God, I'm going to hit the bomb key. I'm not going to try and cap this. I would be a fool otherwise. And unfortunately, yeah, I'd get clipped by that bullet. And I immediately, like an idiot, put myself in the wrong spot for young Demon Lord. So, just had to bomb my way out of that. I totally forgot about this non-spell, so I was like, oh god, dodge. Yeah, I'm just generally trying to stay close to her and shotgun as much as possible in this fight. And I actually... God, I could have actually capped that. I just put myself in the wrong spot. Alright, more so I didn't see that little train of diamond bullets flying at me. And Vampire Illusion, I'm just not even going to try. And Shotgunner for this non-spell. Yeah, some really clean dodges. And this part, I just haven't practiced Remy enough. I know that second bullet pattern is not hard at all. I just didn't have the confidence, so And anytime that I don't have the confidence, I definitely always bomb because confidence is key. At first I felt really slick for dodging that, only to realize that I was walled. Here we go, boys. Scarlet Ginsokyo. Oh man, this is where my my heart was in my throat. I was losing my mind. I was losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. And that's my biggest thing that I've learned. Oh god, I forgot about that. Oh, it's so embarrassing. It's so bad. Why? How did I get hit by that? And bomb to be safe, because at this point I'm like, okay, I've got enough bombs. I just need to stretch out all of my bombs and proceed to shotgunner after every single bomb. And right there I was like, I can squeeze through that most likely, but we're playing it safe because now I've got her. And there it is. Woo! That is a lunatic clear, my dudes. Anyways, though, thanks for watching. Gonna try and do PCB next. Might do Flander. I don't know. We'll see. Goodbye.